Thank you very much, Darshan, and thank you participation and good morning all. So let's start the
Good
presentation
morning,
now.
sir.
So yesterday we were discussing about the writing style, right? Proposal writing, and so many things we have discussed about that presentation also. How to present your research ideas, right? How to write a research proposal also, right? So now once you have wrote the research proposal, so we were discussing about the citation also, right? There was a two slide about the citation. So how to cite the work and referencing, how to provide the references. So there is a difference between citation and the references. So today I'm going to discuss about the references in report using Mendeley software, right? So it is a one tool, right? Mendeley, that is one tool only. There are different tool is available, but this tool is better than other tool. It is a free software, right? So it is allowing so many things and it is making life very simple, right? So we'll be discussing about all these things like online reference management tool for improving the research visibility and impact also. That if you have to improve your visibility of your research impact, we can use the some of the tool also. So these are the reference manager tool offer an easy way of finding the literatures, right? So it
Sir,
is
your
easy
voice
way.
is lagging.
Still now,
Now it's okay, sir.
okay.
Thank you.
So So how like how we can make all these things like visible to the other researcher also our work, right? So most of the new reference management tool provide facility to connect with other researchers which cannot find from the other platform also. Online reference management system, right? So online reference management tool which provide easy collaboration and user across multiple device, right? So you can use in the multiple device. So many different computer you can utilize. You can use in your tablet also. You can use the cell phone also. It support with the Android system also, Mac system also, iOS system also, right? So you can collaborate with multiple device also which will assist you to improve the publication visibility. So therefore, we are encouraged to use the tool, right? Because it will save the time once we are working for the research article, for your thesis also, or the research proposal. So whenever you have to cite or give the references, so we are encouraged to use this particular reference management tool. So we'll be discussing about like what is the monthly software, right? So in this outline we see like what will be the monthly software and creating the account in the monthly software, right? So we'll go demonstration also, but like quickly we'll discuss about like basic theory about the monthly, right? So how to download the monthly desktop software, installing the Mendeley in the desktop computer and configuring the Mendeley application also. Then we'll be discussing about how to build the library in the Mendeley software and then managing the document and the references and then eventually inserting the citation and the generating the bibliography like generating the references. So that we are going to discuss for this particular presentation, right? Why research, right? So first of all, let's discuss the why we are doing the research, right? So research can find answer to things which are unknown, filling and the filling in the gap in the knowledge and changing the way that other work or the other professional are working, right? So that is the main thing in the research. There are the different aspect of the research, right? Information gathering. We gather all the information, for example, discovering, uncovering, exploring, descriptive also, for example, some of the information we gather and testing the theory also. Sometimes you develop some of the ideas. So once you have to test the theory also. So explanatory also. For example, understanding the testing and causal relation also. Therefore, we are conducting the research also. There are social aspect, right? So why we are conducting the research? Social aspects. So in order to identify the problems, understanding the facts, so what are the facts is available, and find the solutions. So these are considered the social aspect. let's discuss about the personal aspect. So personal aspect, which means skill development, critical thinking, social recognition also, and the sense of the accomplishment also. These are the like in order to improve the quality of the life, so we are doing the research. So why all the research is important? To find the answer of the unknown things, right? In order to find the answer of some of the unknown things, we are doing the particular research. So here, once you are doing the research, so you need to cite the some of the references also, right? And the eventually the at the end of the document, you will have to provide the references. So which references you are utilizing, right? So there are reference management tool. So different reference management tool are available, right? So there are so many tool available in the market. So you can see here, these are all the private companies. So like a Jotero, EndNote, EndNote Basic also, right? Sativa also, reference manager also. These are so many different things, but we are going to discuss only the Mendeley over here, right? So we cannot discuss like each and everything, but today we are going to discuss about the Mendeley, right? So like in order to format the citation and the referencing list according to the different style also, like which will allow you to add your own annotation tag. You can provide the link also, integrate with word processing application also. So these are the some of the advantage of the reference management tool. So different advantage like exploiting the references for the use in another tool also, uploading the file and associating them with a reference in your database system also. So we could utilize different reference management tool, so which will make very life simple. Yeah. So this is one citation management tool, right? So it is one software, citation management tool. So this is one software only, right? And it's very important tool, but we need to understand that it is only tool, right? So there are some limitation also. Sometimes you will have to edit your reference also. Sometimes you need to edit your the citation also, right? Because it is a one tool that is for us, right? So what is that Mendeley? It is a research management tool, and the Mendeley you can do collect the references from the web and the database also, automatically generate the citation and the bibliography, right? So once you are writing the manually, it will take a lot of time, and there are chances that maybe we miss some references also to cite also, right? So it will generate the automatically citation as well as the references. So within your citation of the library, read, annotate, and the highlight the PDF also, whatever you are reading. So you can highlight the PDF, collaborate with other researchers online also, right? Because it is a free software tool for academic research. It's available in the Google Play Store also. You can download and install in your mobile also, your tablet also, right? It is available with a different platform also, Windows, Mac, right? Other platform it's available. So mainly will help you to save the time, right? So it will help you to save the time when preparing your research article, writing your thesis, your paper, your book or report, right? So mainly is company, it's based on the London, right? So mainly the one company based in the London, which provide the product and services for the academic researchers. So it is most known for its reference management, which is used to manage and share the research paper and generate the references for the scholarly article also. Right, so it's a paid version is also available. Institution version is also available. So mainly it's designed to help you to achieve the three main goals. Right, organizing. Main thing is the research. Main important thing is the organizing, collaborating, focusing. Whenever you are doing the research, your thesis, your master, PhD, or if you are writing a research article or the proposal, so you must have to organize your ideas. Right, so organizing, like here the reference management tool, so it will provide the organization as well as the collaboration and the discovery. In addition to help you to discover the new people to work with you, right? So how many people are working in the specific area also. So you can collaborate. So Mendeley will provide you the new research being published in your field also. it will provide the alert also. Whatever the research you are searching in same area, Mendeley will provide it to alert to understand. So it will recommend the new reading based on the content of your personal library also. So once you develop the personal library in the Mendeley online system, right? So based on your personal library, you will get automatically some of the research articles, right, in your area of the research. So it will import the papers from other research software also, right? So find the relevant paper based on what you are reading. It will find the whatever you are reading. So same area of the work and same similar kind of the research article, it will alert you. So read papers on the go with your iPhone also, your iPad also. Build a professional presence with your Mendeley profile. In Mendeley profile, you can develop some professional profile also, right? It is available in the Windows, Mac, Linux system also. So Mendeley software, it's a very important tool to provide the references, to provide the citation also, right? So import the paper from other software. So find the relevant paper. So here you can say it's available with a different uh, platform you can utilize for your uh, Firefox also you can utilize in the Google also, Windows platform also, Mac platform also, any platform it is available, right? So here, for example, like here, whatever the PDF document are there, right? So you can search from the internet resources or the PDF document. You can export or you can save in your this Mendeley library also. So all these things, then you can provide the citation. It will provide the very good important tool. So Mendeley acts as a pre-repository for your reference information, right? So you need to add all the references in your library. You can store the PDF file in the library of the Mendeley software. Whatever the material you add in your library, they are stored in the cloud. Sir. Whatever you are storing in your library online, it will store in the cloud for you to retrieve whenever you need them. Yes? So whenever you need, you can retrieve that particular this article also. So there are institutional edition is also available, right? So mainly software, it's free is also available. So free software, there will be some little bit limitation, but institutional edition, there are so many different advantages, right? So premium, so you can upgrade also, dashboard also, institutional services, right? So mainly institution edition is a premium version of the free version of the mainly, and which provide user with more storage space and more opportunity to collaborate with other mainly users, right? So premium edition, it will provide the so many different advantage also. So let's little bit comparison of that basic individual free version and the mainly institutional version. So free version, so it will provide the 2 gigabyte library space, right? But if you use the institutional version mainly software, right, it will provide the 100 gigabyte library for the storing your paper or research article. So you can share the library space, right? So library space up to the 100 MB you can use for the free version. But if you have an institutional version, so you can use that space 100 gigabyte. Private group, so size of the private group, so you can develop like at least 25 group in the free version. But if you will have a institutional version, so there is a up to the 100 group you can develop. So number of private group like here the 5, but here the paid version, so you can use the unlimited group also. So management suggested mainly suggest the tool also, both the platform like free version and the paid version. It's giving the tool also to suggest like it is giving the alert also. Institutional homepage, right? So if you are utilizing the free version, so it will not provide the homepage, right? But if you are utilizing the Mendeley institutional version, so it will provide the homepage also, like website also. So now it is a change of time to the research, what the way we are doing the all the research, we need to change it, right? Earlier, whatever we are writing, all the references and citation manually, right? So there was a chance to missing of some of the citation, there was a chance to missing some of the references also, right? And once you are changing here and there, again you have to change completely manually, and it will take a lot of time. But nowadays that kind of tool is available, so why we should not use that particular tool? So therefore it is a time to change the way we do the research, right? So mainly it's a very good software, so it will help you to provide the citation also, and it's developed the bibliography, or we can say references, right? So before writing all the references, let's understand some of the terminology. What is that a manuscript, right? What is that manuscript? So manuscript will be one of the book, maybe the document or other composition written by the hand, right? So we can define the manuscript. Maybe the typewritten, handwritten version of a book, of an article, document, or other specially your author's own copy also, which was prepared and submitted for the publication in print. So that is also we can define. Handwritten document also we can define the manuscript, right? Maybe let's say one of the research article you are going to submit for the specific journal also. Bibliography. So bibliography, we can say it is the references. It is a systematic list of the books and other works such as the journal articles, right? Some magazine article, some of the internet references also, like web resources also. So we can define it the webographics, or we can say bibliographics. So it ranges from works cited at least at the end of the book and article to complete the independent publication, right? So references, or we can say bibliographies, range from the work cited. So whatever the work we are citing inside of the article, at the end of the article you will have to provide the references, so that we can call as a bibliographic information for that particular journal article. So the journal articles, let's say first will be the author's name, right? Second will be the title of the article. Third will be the journal name, which journal you are publishing, year of the publication, and the volume and the issue number and the page number. Right. So these are the very important thing for the journal articles. Once you are writing the journal article, so these are the index of the journal article, your title of your paper, your name of the author, which journal we are submitting, right? To the year of the publication, volume, and the issue number, and the last the number of pages. So this is the important terminology, so that we need to understand. So, and another thing is, let's say citation. What is the citation? So citation tells the reader where the information came from, right? So it will, like whatever the research article you are reading, right? So there is some citation. So citation will provide you, right, some of the information where that particular information we have gathered, right? So is in a effective way of the learning, an effective way of the learning. From that way we can understand like what is that particular citation. So here you can say, if you just open your word processor, right, Microsoft Office word processor, you will see here the references, and that insert the citation, right? So that way you can write down the citation in your manuscript. Another is the references, or we can say the bibliography. So references or the bibliography, we can say here in the library usage, right? So here there's a so many research articles, so many citations. So you need to develop the references or other places. So in the library, you said a written and the standard way of acknowledging the specific work of a portion of the particular work, whether maybe the book, maybe the article, dissertation, report, right? Whatever that thing, so you can produce by particular author, editor, composer, or clearly identifying that specific document in which the work can be found, right? So that we can define as the references. So what is that references? So now I think that some terminology is clear. So what is the citation? What is the manuscript, right? And what is the references, right? So why the references is important in our research, right? So let's understand why the reference is important, to demonstrate that you have read that specific article, in order to display what you have read, right? What you have read in that particular article, to enable the reader to locate the sources mentioned in your paper, right? So in order to enable the reader will read your article, so how they will locate where all the sources is came from. And in order to acknowledge the research, right, from the sources, and or in order to avoid the plagiarism also, right? Therefore we need the researching, like why we are doing the references, right? In order to avoid the plagiarism, to give a credit to the original author also, to show the original sources, so where the information came from, to demonstrate your knowledge also, and eventually to lend the credibility of your work, right? So you are giving the credit to that particular author also. So references allow you to acknowledge the contribution of other writers and the researcher in your work, right? So any university, so you can write down the assignment or draw the ideas. So maybe the word research or write that must contain the citation also. So referencing is a way to provide the evidence to support the assertion and claim your own assignment also, right? So you can understand like why the reference is important, right? So we can say which citation style you need to use for your article, right? So there are different citation styles available to provide the citation or the provide the reference. It depends on the journal requirement. Like every publisher, they have different requirement for the citation also and the reference style. So which citation will have to use. So citation style used to determine by your professor if you are working for your research article, or if you are submitting a manuscript by a specific journal or a specific publisher. But each discipline tends to use one or two styles, right? So every discipline may have a one or two style. So we can say different way of the citation. For example, MLA, so English literature, foreign language, communication, religious studies. So we use that MLA citation. APA citation for the psychology, education, business, economic, nursing, linguistic study also we use. These are the citation style. Right? So here whatever it's showing the citation style. Another is the Chicago style. So for history, art history, fine art, anthropology, philosophy, we are utilizing the Chicago style. Engineering, generally we are utilizing the IEEE. For the computer science, information technology, information science, although most of the engineering we are utilizing the IEEE citation style. For the science, like for example, physics, biology, chemistry, geology, we are utilizing the CSE style. So different style is available like Chicago style, manual style, scientific style format also. So that kind of style we allow to use in order to provide the citation and the references, right? So up till now, is it clear like what kind of the citation is available? What is the references? What is the citation? Right? How to use all the citation, right? So now we'll demonstrate and now we'll say like a getting started of the Mendeley. So how we can getting started of that particular Mendeley, right? So like few minutes, let's say 15 minutes, we'll discuss about the theory of the basic of the in Mendeley. What is the how we can do the citation, how we can develop the reference style also, that we can discuss little bit theory. Like so in this particular website, right, once you click it, so it will bring you to this particular page, right? Like a discovery mainly bring you your research to life, so you can make an impact of the tomorrow's lives, right? So there are searches over 100 million cross publishers and the article they are counting, right? So you can organize your libraries. For example, if you are organizing the library like physically, so we can organize like this way. Right? So how we can organize or setting up library, right, in a digital platform. So these are the mainly platform, digital platform, how we can organize the library. So how it will look like once you can download the mainly software in the desktop computer, it will be look like this way, right? So this is how mainly desktop look like in the Mac system also, maybe in your word processor or different system, right? So you can develop the mainly profile also. So which will offer the complete Mendeley experience, right? So Mendeley desktop, which will offer a complete experience of the Mendeley system, which will allow you to build and maintain and order your personal library also. It also allow you to access the reading and writing function. So we'll go by one, like how we'll go step by step the Mendeley desktop, how we can utilize it. So when you first open the Mendeley desktop, you will need to log in your Mendeley account, right? This ensures that any changes you make are being made by your account, which will be carried across when you log into the different devices. For example, you are logging to your mobile system, if you are logging to your computer, if you are logging to your laptop also, right? So different devices, so it will synchronize it. So mainly desktop which follow the three column structure, right? So it follow the three column structure, like here the column number one, column number two, and column number three. So the left hand side panel which will allow to navigate to the different filtering option for your library. Like here the different filtering option for your library. When you click on the different folder here, so there are the different folder is given or the group listed here, right? So in that particular column, so different list of the paper will be written in the main panel. So in this particular screenshot, we can say all the documents. So here you can say all the particular document which is selected, which means the main panel is listing on your references, right? So all the documents, so main panel is listed here in our document. The middle panels, like here middle panel is the title of that particular article and the particular reference of that or the book also. So once you click the reference listed here in the display with document detail, in the right hand side you can say select the multiple papers to underline the bulk document also, such as the mass deletion also, addition of the folder also, right? So here we can say for the right hand side here in this particular panel, it is selected the reference, which reference you are selecting. So you can use this particular panel to modify the details like here, right? So here you can modify the detail also, right? So you can see how to use this panel to modify the detail by clicking into the individual field, so you can carefully check and correct the detail here, right? So we'll see like how we can correct all the detail which is displaying in this particular panel, which will ensure the accuracy here, will ensure that your citation are totally correct, right? So we'll go by step procedure how we can use the Mendeley system, right? So these are the system. Let's say delete, right? So here you can say like a reference management, right? So mainly reference management system like install, right? So I install in my computer, therefore it will show like install, like here citation plugin. So you need to plug in the citation in the Word, Microsoft Word also. So you can see here like add or create the document, right? So maybe in the Mendeley, so you can say like Firefox, Mac, Linux also, right? Google Chrome also. So you can utilize the Mendeley software in any platform. So here you can say store in the local cloud, right? So storage of the local cloud. So here whatever all the document it is stored in the local cloud also, right? So here which will help you here, we can say the bottom will help you always here, right? So if you need any help, just click it here, it will provide the help for the mainly desktop system also. So like how we can see like how mainly desktop system work for the online also, right? So mainly web based mainly. So getting started with mainly web based, so access the mainly feature from your browser without the need to install that particular software also, right? You can just directly access this mainly in your Firefox, Google Chrome also, right? You do not need to install in your device, right? So what is that Mendeley web? So we can say a Mendeley web account allow you to access many of Mendeley's feature and services online without the need to install that particular software in your computer. So here this is online, like if this is my account, right? So here you can say your name, your photograph will be displaying. So here you can see all this like a folder is available. Here you can say author list is given, year of publication, title of the publication, like whatever the title, and the sources, right? Sources means whether it is a book, whether it is a journal, whether it is a magazine, whether it is from the internet resources also, and where, when you have added, which date you have accessed this article, when you have added in your digital library also. So these things, everything will be available in the website also. You do not need to download it, right? Or similar way you can download in our computer system also. Like reference management document, like references here. So this is your PDF system also. Once you cite it here, right? So in your citation, this will be your references here. Like how to add that things, right? So first we'll see like how to add it. So we can understand here what is the distinction between the references and the document, right? So let us understand the difference between document and the references. Hopefully you are already familiar with the both things, right? What is the references and the document? But in these things we can, when we say document, we are referring an actual file, right? Once we can send the mainly like a document, which means actual file where we have saved it in our computer. Usually it is a PDF form of the document, right? As a research paper. So the document contains a lot of information. So many paper are many page in the length, or maybe the book also, which contains thousands of words. So they will also contain the detail necessary to the references in the paper. So normally this is just a key information about the paper, such as the name of the author, title of the publication, publisher name, and so on. Right? So mainly deal with the both document as well as the references. So it will take a document in the form of a PDF form or the PDF article and attempt to extract in with the references in information in order to produce the bibliographic at the end of that particular chapter also. So you can then check and modify the references later on, or you can add the data in order to ensure the Mendeley has produced the correct detail, ensuring you have provided the correct reference style in your article or your thesis also. So it is very important to realize that we have a reference without providing the document, right? So we don't need to provide the document, but directly we can provide the references. If you know the detail of that particular publication, for example, what is the name of the author, title of the article, so you can still add it in your library and cite it, even you do not have to access to the PDF version also, right? So these things will, once we demonstrate the actual software, so we'll be understanding more. But let's understand the little bit theory here. Like adding the document, once we open the mainly desktop, so here you can say file, right? So here like add the file. So select a file from a folder from your computer here and watch the folder. So which folder you have to watch it here, and here add the references by manually entering that particular detail also. You can enter the manually also, and here you can say import from the another reference management also, like EndNote also, then the Jotero also, RepWork also, like other software also, you can upload that this references to the Mendeley also, right? So Mendeley offer a number of other options for adding a material in your library. So you can find this opening of that particular file menu also here, like you can open the file. So you can opt watch the folder also. You can also easily import the library from other reference management system also. Yeah. So you also have the option to create a reference manually also, right? So you can create the reference manually here. So you can create the complete reference manually also, right? So here we can say like a document details. So we can say document details. So and we can understand here like say, so detail of the document like a article type, the journal type here, like what is the title of the article, for example, non-linear static procedure for the fragility curve development. And this one here, like a name of the author, And here the mainly article where we have said like a journal information. So which journal that the article has been published, for example, Journal of Engineering Mechanics, American Society of Civil Engineering. Year of publication 2000, volume, issue, and the pages, right? So what we earlier said. Here you can write down the abstract also, you can tag also, you can put the keyword also, and you can put the URL. So where you have uh, use these references from the internet resources. You can provide the DOI number also, like a digital object index also, and you can save the file also, and there are different other setting also, right? So that you can look for the document. So once we will see the actually, so we can understand the more in the detail. Like finding in the new research, right? So finding in the new research from the web important. So we can import from the web also, right? So these are the online version, so we can get the all the document from the online. So like mainly researching catalog also. So you can see here the research catalog like dashboard, your library, like paper, group, and the, how many people you are collaborating, right? How to choose a good scientific problem also, right? So you can ask the question in the group because it is an international platform. So whatever the question you are or difficulty you are facing in your research also, you can discuss with the internet international research community also. So it will be very much helpful in our research also. So you can import the paper, web page, and other document directly into your reference management library from the search engine also and academic database also. So mainly web importer is available for all major web browsers, right? For example, like a major web browser nowadays, Google Chrome, Firefox, Linux, right? And that Microsoft operating system like here for MS Office also. All the things it is available like mainly web-based catalog research and the web-based important also, right? So let's see like these are the one of the document, right? So this the Science Direct and the Scopus article. If you have to see the article was Science Direct or the Scopus article. So once you just open your article in the Science Direct, right? Once you go to the Science Direct article, so let's say here the outline of that particular research article. So this is my own research article only, right? So here you can say all the information is given. Like if you have to cite it here, see now here directly you can cite it here. So yeah, like here you can say recommended article, like how many times that particular article has been cited, right? So all these things you can see from the online resource web also. So here you can say like if you have to export that document here, right? So now if you have to export that document, so here like a citation and there will be one of the style exportation. So you can export it, right? So like you can export in the Mendeley also, you can export in the X library, so you can export in the RI system also, ref management system also. So it will provide here the citation information. So you can export in your system directly also. So here, like what we have seen, like exporting, so you can export in the Mendeley and the different file. Like if you have to export in the CSV file, this Excel's form also, that is also you can export this particular Science Direct Scopus also. So whatever the article you are you are saving in your online database, right, in your cloud, right, in your account, it will be directly synchronized, for example, for the mainly desktop to the web also, and your all the different devices, for example, your mobile system, like your cell phone, your laptop, your desktop computer also. So synchronizing is a core concept in the mainly, right? So whenever you make any change in the mainly, you will need to synchronize in order to push those changes in the other cloud system also. So synchronize will also pull down any changes made by the other devices. So if you can make it some changes in your cell phone device, so similar kind of cell phone once you synchronize, right? So it will be updated in your desktop, in your laptop also. So you can synchronize at any time by using the synchronize button, right? So here there is a synchronize button. So you can synchronize the this particular library and it will be uploaded in your cloud system. So Mendeley will also synchronize automatically each time whenever you open the Mendeley system like a desktop. every time it will synchronize your research article. So like mainly management library system, so we can say all item in your personal library, item to be embedded in your library last 2 week also, access your recently read, all your item that you have found out, like item need to be review also. Like here you can see here all the document it's showing, recently added, recently read also, favorite document, need to review also, right? So this all these things it's available in the mainly system also. And here you can say author name also. See here the name of the author is given. So this particular column it's giving the heading in order to see the reference of that particular author also. Here you can say the green dot which says mark the entry read or unread articles, right? So you can say if you can mark that particular this research article whether you have read or if you have to read it again also. Here the PDF is showing the PDF. So this entry with the attached PDF file can be opened with the PDF reader also. Here you can say these are the one star, right? So star item mark item as the favorite item, right? If you have to make a favorite research article, so you can mark the star also. So here at the bottom side, so you can develop some of the folder system also, right? Here the mainly system, so you can say you can create the folder here, your own folder. So this all the folder, like see here, like a favorite system, need to review, my publication, unsorted research article. But now I have sorted the article, like for example bridge column retrofit, one of the conference article, some of the article for the nanotechnology, some of the polymer concrete, like a prediction of the compressive strength, reactor powder concrete, high performance. So this all the folder you can create and you can save the all the your research articles. So here in short, it is providing the organization tool also, right? So you can organize your research. For example, if you are doing your PhD or your masters, right? So you are collecting so many research articles, you are collecting so many data, so you are gathering lots of information, and at the end of the your submission, right, you will see like where the information save, and you it will be very difficult to recognize the item or recognize that particular paper to, it will be very difficult to find that particular research article. But if you are utilizing that particular tool, so you can organize everything very easily, and it will help you to save your time also during your research also, right? So here the unsorted, so reference not added to a folder which will appear in the unsorted here. So here this particular folder, it will listed below the folder, allow you to quickly file your reference under that particular different point also. So you can create the reference also, right? So this way you can create the folder and you can use the folder to provide the references also. So now if you have to search your document, right? Now your desktop management system, the mainly, if you have to search the document, so here there is a search, right? So you can say enter your search item in this particular field. For example, in my system, if just type my name, so whatever the item I have saved here, right? So for example, see now two document is this is appearing here, right? So these are the main view of that particular filter accordingly, right? So here you can say click on a specific folder. So because if I have just click this particular folder, it is highlighted. So now two articles saved for my name, right? So if you can select this article, so if that article is available, then it will be displaying. If it is not available, then it will not be displaying. So mainly search tool will look at reference metadata, right? So and but it will also search within the full text or the PDF paper also. It will see in the PDF paper also, right? So here you can see it's detail is available. You can write down some note also, contents also, right? So these are the like a search system. So you can search here. For example, if you write this particular name here, see all the document, like its PDF document is opened here. So that you can see, like for example, these are the one ACI committee report is available. So all the information you can get it here. So and then if you double click here, it will open that particular item also. And sometimes if you are just saving the multiple articles, same article, so you can check for the duplicate also. So here if you click on the tool here, so you can invite the colleague and you can install from the web important, which means in the online library, right? For example, the Firefox and the or the Google Chrome, and the mainly if you have store it, so in your cloud, so you can import it from also, like uninstall from the MS Word also, right? So you can say like install or uninstall and check for the duplicate item also. So that you can search it here, so you can find the duplicate item also. So now like you can highlight also, you can annotate that particular document and the highlight in the PDF viewer also. Like here you can say if you can develop, you can just open that PDF document here, right? So you can say, see this one, the highlighted article also, we can see it here. So now if I open that particular document here, so now I just highlighted the some of the abstract part also, right? So here the complete information of the article is given. So here you can say you can highlight here, that you can provide the color also, you can zoom also, you can zoom and fit, you can put the full screen synchronize, right? You can put the pan also, you can select also. So each and everything is very nicely available. All these things is available in the mainly free version. So now you have to plug in the citation. Once if you are utilizing the Microsoft Word, right? So you need to plug in the citation. You need to give the path. Otherwise, it will not work. For example, if we are utilizing the printer, right? So we need to install that software of that particular printer, right? So we need to install the driver, right? Then and then your printer will work with your computer. Because if you just connect the printer and if you apply the command of the printing, it will not print, but you need to install the driver, right? So which means the citation plugin, you need to install the particular citation plugin in your word management system, right? So like here for example, you can say, if you see, if you open the mainly, right? So there is a tool, so you can say here the uninstall the MS Word login, right? Because in my computer system, my system with the laptop or the desktop, it is already installed, so I can say uninstall or the install, right? So here you can say this particular the word processor also. So you can, once you can say install, so automatically it will get updated in your word, your word processor, right? So here you can say open with mainly, see you can say it's complete like citation, right? For the, so like mainly logos is also available. So now once I install it, so automatically it has updated in the word system also. Like here you can say now once you have to cite the article, just click this particular button, insert the citation. So it will appear like this way, like search by author, title of the paper or the year of the publication in my library also, like in our library or from the online also, right? Or you can say go to the mainly. Once you type the go to the mainly, right? Then it will go to like this way, right? So the dialog box will appear like this way, and if you have to cite this particular article, just a single click it, just like highlighted part and put the okay, right? Then it will get cited in your paper, right? So with the citation, and now if you have to develop the references at the, now if you have cited all the articles, so now you have to develop the references. So where we can develop all the references, right? So here you can say at the end of the articles, you can say write down the references, and if you can say here, so the bibliography, like insert the bibliographic here, right? Once you click it here, all the references will get automatically, it will update it, right? Right, everything it will be written. So you do not need to write the all these thing manually. So all the information is clearly visible. So whatever the journal styles, right? Book style. So whatever the style you have adopted, so that way it will be updated at the end of your document, right? So up till now, like we have understood like a citation, how to provide the citation, right? But it's if it's a different citation, right? Like earlier we were talking about the like APA style, Chicago style. So which style we'll have to use, right? For example, let's say engineering, right? So we use the IEEE also, but some of the journal, for example, let's say if I am publishing my research in the elsewhere publication and the specific journal, let's say engineering structure, right? So here you can see like style, right? For this way, if you just click the style, so all the style will appear here, right? So like American Sociological Association, Chicago Manual, cite them, right? 10th edition composite structure, like here, composite structure, engineering structure, IEEE, Journal of Building Engineering. So these all the citation, because what the citation I am using for my research article, so I develop it here, right? But some by default, its citation is also available. And if you have to install the citation, right, just type here like which journal you want to install the citation, type the name of the journal, and then all the journal it will be appear here. And then you can say install it here, right? So now it is installed, like selected here. Then you can put the done here, then it will get installed the citation, and that particular style you can utilize in your research article, right? For example, I selected here Journal of Engineering Structure. So this was the style system, like this system for the engineering structure system. For example, if I am selecting here American Society of Civil Engineering, so their citation style will be the different. It will be, again, it will be like written the in that particular format from the American Society of Civil Engineering, because the different publisher which will have a different citation style, right? Like now you can collaborate the research with some international community also, like you join and create a group to share the references also, right? So if you open the mainly desktop, so here you can say create the folder also, right? Once you click the create the folder, so it will open like this way. So you can write down the name of the group, describe the group, whether the group it is a public group or invite only group or the private group here, right? So see, this particular group is created to join the article here, and adding the document to a group by dragging and dropping, right? So you can just drag and drop. So here, so it will be created the group, and it may be the private group also, right? So up till now, just we have discussed about like what is the Mendeley, right? What is that basic theory, how it's work. So now still we have a 30 minutes, right? So let's just go to the demonstration of the actual software, right? How the Mendeley is working. So where to get it downloaded it here, right? So up till now, everything is clear. If you have any question for that way, that please ask me. But I'm going to explain again each and everything by demonstrating the software, how we can use this software. Very easy, right? So it is very easy. We can understand once you will just pay attention to like how I'm operating the software, and then easily you will be able to operate the software whenever you are writing the research article, even your thesis, maybe the master thesis or your PhD thesis, right? So anywhere internationally we are utilizing this particular software. So please let me know if you have any question before I start the actual demonstration.
Very good morning, Anant sir. Pranav here.
Yeah, yes, good morning.
I have one question that is in our my publication domain. In that domain, if uh, while uploading my own publications,
Yeah,
should I have to take care that if that publication is, that paper is paid? Suppose paid in the sense that journal to which I have submitted that paper for that paper journal is charging. It is somewhat charged.
paid publication. Yeah,
So that publication, that journal is not charging from me, but suppose the paper which I have submitted to journal and published by the journal, to
mhm.
download that paper or to
Yeah.
get the access from that paper, it is not an open access paper. It is a charged paper. So that sort of paper can be uploaded on this environment. Mendeley is accessible to any of the person, or I am not getting that one actually. I'm having
See,
confusion for that only.
mainly it is a one tool. So here just we are talking about the citation and the references. We are not talking about the complete original PDF format of the document, right?
Okay.
Because once you just type anywhere, whatever the paper article, so you will get the like a title of the article, like who is the name of the author, which journal is has been published, right?
Okay.
Volume number, year of publication, and page number. That information now you have, right? And
Okay.
that thing you have to cite in your